Estudiantes. So we are going to talk about spelling changes in the preterite tense today, focusing on I to Y spelling changes in what I call our kargarzar verbs. So without further ado, let's get started. All right. So first of all, we're going to talk about our I to Y verbs, and there are only with all of these spelling changes, there are only certain types of verbs that follow these spelling change rules. All right. So verbs that end in EER, and UIR will have these spelling changes in the el, ella, usted, and ellos, ellas, and ustedes conjugations. All right, so also known as our flip-flop. All right, so, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. So let's take a look to see what it looks like. First of all, words that end in EER are also going to have a written accent. So here is what leer actually looks like in the preterite tense. So leí, leíste, leyó, leímos, leísteis, and leyeron. Notice our first four conjugations up top follow our same conjugation rules, except for they've got an accent on the I. And then in those bottom two, our I changes to a Y. And so instead of L-E-I-O, it's L-E-Y-O. Okay? Let's look at another example. Construir is an example of a UIR verb. And here we go. Construí, construiste, construyó, construimos, construisteis, and construyeron. Again, notice that our top four follow our same IR conjugations. I with an accent in the yo form, iste in the tu form, imos in the nosotros form, and isteis in the vosotros form. The only thing that changes is that I changes to a Y. Instead of construyo, it's construyó. Construyeron with an Y instead of an I. So why does this spelling change occur, ladies and gentlemen? Well, it's very simple. So we maintain the same sound when speaking. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So you keep the same sound when we're talking. That I changes to a Y. All right, so here's an opportunity for you to stop and practice. Oh, that's embarrassing. So why don't you go ahead and hit pause, and I believe there are just a couple practice problems for you. Please make sure that you are actually practicing and stopping the video so you can get the most out of these notes. So I will see you once you're ready to go over your answers. Okay, let's see how you did. Your first answer, los toltecas construyeron templos grandes. Again, construyeron. Ustedes leyeron una leyenda azteca. You all read an Aztec legend. The Toltecs constructed big temples. La compañía construyó un rascacielos. The company constructed a skyscraper. And then nosotros leímos el calendario. We read the calendar. Again, notice the only thing that's different there is that I has an accent on it. Please make sure, again, as we're going through these, that you think about what the preterite tense means in English. So we constructed, it's completed action in the past. Okay. So I want you to, and I know you're going to be talking to yourself, but I want you to say the Spanish translation for I played. Say it out loud. Remember, what's our verb to play? Jugar, right? So how would you say I played? We're going to be in the preterite tense. How would you say that? If you said jugué, you are correct. But in order for us to spell jugué, we have to make a little bit of a spelling change. So verbs that end in car, gar, and zar also have a different spelling change. The spelling change only occurs in the yo form. So all the other forms, tú, él, nosotros, vosotros, ellos, are all going to follow our regular AR preterite conjugations. Are. All right. So here's what our change is. CAR verbs change to QUE. That E still has an accent on it. Llegar, like jugar, change GAR verbs change to GUE with an accent on it. And ZAR verbs change to CE. Again, to maintain the same sound. Busque, llegue, case. Got it? Cool. Alright, so here's a list of cargar verbs that we already know. Jugar, llegar, pegar, apagar, empezar, almorzar, casar, cruzar, comenzar, organizar, tocar, sacar, practicar. There are tons more. There are tons of cargar verbs. But these you should be familiar with a good majority of them. So you might want to make sure that you have that information down on your notes somewhere. If you need to hit pause to write those down, you're more than welcome to, but I'm going to go ahead and continue on with the notes. All right, again, we talked about why does the spelling change occur? To maintain the same sound when speaking. All right, so we just have to make that change in our writing as well. And if you want me to go into more details, I'd be happy to do so as to why the letter that tricks us up in our cargars is the letter E. That's what makes us change. So anyway, I'll go into more detail about that if you like. Other than that, I think I've got some practice for you. So I want you to go ahead and hit pause and practice our cargars, our conjugations, and then let me know if you have any other questions. So I'm going to go ahead and let you hit pause, and I will go over your answer shortly. All right, let's see how you did. We've got yo apagué el radio. I turned off the radio. Yo practiqué el español. I practiced Spanish. Yo comencé la tarea. I started the homework. Ella almorzó a las 12. She ate lunch at 12. Again, know that Z does not change to a C because we are not in the yo form. And that's it. So let me know if you have any questions. We're going to be working on this practice here for the next couple days. So we will see you in class. Thanks, guys.